Germany, welcome to Bonn. Well, after I introduce myself, I'm going to talk about my family, how they came here, and then I'm tell you something about the guest workers who and their children and the next generations here. Well, my name is Baran. Baran is a Kurdish name, so I'm actually a German Kurd and not a Turkish Kurd. And I am 28 years old. I was born in Lübeck. Lübeck is in north, Germany. I was in school here, and after school I went to the army, and then I started with social science in the University of Cologne. And this year I think I will finish it, and next year I'm thinking about studying law. Yes. Well, my family is originally from Tunceli. Tunceli is a very small region in the east part of Turkey. The problem there is, in the view of the Turkish state, is that 95% of the population are Kurdish. And not only that they are Kurdish, they are also Alevis. You know what Alevis are? The Alevism is a kind of heterodox Shiite denomination, and but we are not that kind of Muslims, you know, because the only thing we have in common with the Shiites is that we admire Ali and the 12 Imams of the Islam. But we are not going to mosques. We have our own praying places, which is called Jem. And in these gems, women and men are equal.
John F. Kennedy Bridge.
I'll head a little bit this way and then I'll tell you more. A very famous mountain range. It's called the Seven Mountain Hills. And a lot of castles are in there. And it's one of the most popular traditional towns. People townships here in Bonn, they must be supported. All the towns along the River Rhine were badly destroyed in the Second World War. Like in 1945, it was a pile of rubble. This is just one street here in Bonn, but we do have excellent aerial pictures of the city a little bit to the north, and that is Cologne. And basically, the pictures are almost alike. Have a look. It's just the cathedral still stands out there of Cologne, but the rest of it is. The Romans established a camp here, a full camp for 6,000 soldiers. Of the Roman ruins, not too much is left. They were situated a little bit to the north from here. 6,000 Roman soldiers were permanently stationed here in order to guard the river. That was the border river, the Rhine River. On this side where we are, a well-established part of the Roman Empire. On the other side, as you know, this is the so-called Koblenz Gate, because the road leads to Koblenz here. This is a very old road we are crossing here. Arrangement set up there. That is only the first part you can be seeing here. Of this beautiful palace. The first palace was built here already in the 1500s. Nevertheless, the structure you see there is a reconstruction of the third palace. The first two palaces burned down, and also the latest palace, built here in 1777, was bombed during the Allied bombing campaigns and burned out. So they reconstructed it, but this is how the third palace looked like. And this is where the prince-electors of Bonn used to reside and rule over their capital city. Here for the prince bishops of Cologne. And this long alley is still the first address, and still the little summer palace is standing there. I'll show you that in a minute. Usually here on this square, so a fantastic Baroque setup here. The palace was just one part of the deal. So here you can really see it, and this alley leading to the little palace called the Poppelsdorf Palace. That is the palace at the end. This is just a smaller version of this palace we've just seen. So it became two hot names of this town. Cassius and Florentinus, two Roman legionnaires, and they fought in the very famous and legendary Theban Legion. Have you heard about that?
Two Roman legionnaires.
Historically, it's most likely not exactly true, but the legend tells us that at the beginning of the 4th century, this legion was the first legion, so 6,000 men strong, fighting for the Roman army, consisting only of Christian soldiers. So the first fully Christian legion in the early times of Christianity. Nevertheless, the emperor at that time did not like that too much. He had everybody in the legion executed. The legion dissolved, and parts of the legion went to all corners of Europe, and the two leaders here, Cassius and Florentinus, were caught here in Bonn, according to the legend, in the year 304 after Christ, and executed by beheading. You can see their heads still lying there, basically. But they became the patron saints for old Bonn, so the two legionnaires beheaded. As I said, the story is probably not true, but it was very important for early Christian mythology, because we do...
Alice, how come it's different sizes in here?
There's a
that's the monthly rate,
in there,
you know that.
and they're designed by watchmaker Swatch.
That's what the US advertisement in the TV never tells you, that it becomes much more expensive.
Well, how come that much?
You want 2,000 多块.
So that's if you pay, right? Pay
This
down.
one is more expensive.
Pizza Hut. Dunkin' Donuts.
Confiserie and